know?
Well, bare legs might offend certain people.
I get that, Gene. You know, you didn't want Craig Stadler walking around with shorts.
See Craig Stadler's legs.
Right, exactly. But 240.
What I like is when the golf geeks, when it's like really hot out, they wear pants. Like Bogey. Right? I mean, like last year you guys had...
I'm trying to remember if Bogey was wearing short longs or not yesterday.
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm sure he was.
But I remember last year we had the 97 one to take a golf outing, and it was like 106 degrees out, and Bogey wore pants because, you know, he's a golfer. You know, it's like, come on. Wear shorts, for God's sake.
When him and Sully play together, you think you're on the team.
Oh, yeah?
There's a snob level. And
really? Sully's that way? I didn't say Sully.
Oh, yeah.
But he wears shorts. He's for God's sakes.
Yeah. So what other policies in sports do you think need to be abolished? Not necessarily rules.
The no pepper rule. You know, at certain ballparks there's a sign that says no pepper.
Yeah. And they don't play pepper anymore anyway.
Let them play pepper.
How many people, a great majority,
Don't even know what pepper is.
No, pepper is.
I bet you my son has no idea what
No
pepper
idea.
is. Yeah. He played pepper all the time when I was a kid.
Of course, right.
Yeah.
I remember my father almost got injured playing pepper at a Phillies game. They were messing around playing pepper before, and the manager of the Phillies said, "All right, let's go in." And the guy, his name happened to be Dick Stewart was his name, and he looked at my father and he hit it like harder than normal, went like right over my father's head. And we were sitting like,
oh, so your father's in the stands?
Yeah, we're in the stands.
I got the impression when he started the story, he was somehow on the field.
No. There are people that believe managers in baseball
Shouldn't wear the uniform.
That's a stupid policy.
It's not even a policy, it's just weird. I mean, we have grown up with it, we've always had it, so it's we're accustomed to it.
Yeah.
But it's funny to see every other sport, they're wearing either a suit and tie, or the NFL guys wear the little, gear that they wear. How about the rule that you can't wear a suit and tie in the NFL?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's impossible.
What was that?
It was Ted Nolan, or
Mike Nolan.
Mike Nolan was the head coach of the 49ers.
Right, Peyton
at the
Anderson's
time.
dad.
And then Jack Del Rio was the coach of the Jags at the time. He wanted to do it. They said you couldn't. Or they got special dispensation to be able to do it. It's like,
Right.
who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah. I think that's a dumb rule. And then I mean, look, maybe we're dealing with golf too much, but the whole scorecard situation, because of nowadays there's a score posted at every hole. There's the scorers who walk around with the golfers. It's not a question of keeping a correct scorecard. That's just a dumb rule, right? And you still occasionally get the whole issue of signing an incorrect scorecard, which is just totally like, didn't Dustin Johnson? Isn't that what screwed him in the PGA one year when they were playing with they were playing a course with like 1,000 sand traps, and there were people literally sitting in the sand traps, and he grounded his club in a sand trap on like the 18th hole, and therefore signed an incorrect scorecard, took a penalty, and they had to play a playoff, and he ended up losing in the playoff or something. It was just like, come on.
Well, I think it's doing golf.
Yeah.
I think it's a rule, but why can't you ground a club? Think that much of a rule? A little bit, but
I would think so.
and then the other one, also golf, where we have technology now, where people can sit there with the shooters that they're called and just
viewfinders.
Yeah, and find out exactly the distance to the pin. They can't. They're not allowed to do that. Caddies can't do that. Why?
They got out of the car.
My big one is, and it goes, I mentioned this even yesterday, is I don't understand why there's no clock in soccer. I mean, I don't understand with these stadiums that are billion-dollar stadiums all over the world. They have scoreboard, they have a VAR now, instant replay, whatever. Why they don't play with a clock? And when the ball goes out of bounds, or a player gets injured, or a player pretends to get injured, they stop the clock. And I know somebody on the field is keeping time, and I get that whole, but I mean the whole estimated extra time and all that. I've never. I know that's the way it's always been in soccer.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe there is a score clock at the game, but once it goes,
I've never attended a soccer game. I have no idea.
But it keeps on going, and then you have the extra time, and the extra time, it's 7 minutes, but you never know if it's 7 minutes and 42 seconds.
Can you imagine if the NFL followed the same policy? Well, they're going to go to the 2-minute offense here, Jim. I don't know about that. There could be more than 2 minutes remaining in the game. What? Just saying.
2-10 offense.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what else is controversial policy, but maybe it needs to be abolished. I kind of like it, but the national anthem games.
No.
You don't have any.
I wouldn't exactly call that a no-brainer.
You're not playing the national anthem before they tee off the Rocket Mortgage Classic on Thursday, are you?
They're ready there for the start of a golf tournament. Do they?
No.
They could.
I
That's how we learn how to cook.
All right, it is 7 o'clock. When we come back, we will talk about Heather Park's waterbed. What? I got that right? It says right here on the sheet, Heather's waterbed.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, we'll discuss that next on 97 on the ticket.
WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A radio.com sports station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Kroger. Making 19 losses in the last 22 games played at Comerica Park for the Tigers as they fall to the Texas Rangers 5-3 in last night's opener of that 3-game series. That loss also the 5th in a row for Detroit, who now dropped 22 games below the 500 mark for the year. The College World Series championship round headed to a third and final game after Vanderbilt knocks off Michigan 4-1 last night in Game 2 of the College World Series finals. After the game, head coach Eric Bakich admitted to reporters it's not all that surprised the Wolverines are in yet another pressure-packed elimination situation.
Only seems fitting that our team would go to 3 games. That's just kind of been our MO here in all these rounds. It just seems like we're very comfortable in that spot. And after the game, just sensed a calmness in our team, and they're excited to play tomorrow.
First pitch in tonight's third and final game of the College World Series is at 7. The Red Wings released their schedule for the upcoming season yesterday. The season opener takes place October 5th on the road against the Nashville Predators. The home opener October 6th against the Dallas Stars. Team USA's Megan Rapinoe creating a bit of a buzz yesterday in France when she told reporters if the U.S. wins the Women's World Cup, she won't go to the White House if invited. Rapinoe went on to say that she kind of doubts that the team as a whole will be invited to the White House, but she didn't outline the reason why. In another sign that the apocalypse isn't that far away, Olympic officials voted in favor of a proposal that would allow breakdancing to possibly become a medal event at the 2024 Summer Games in Paris. No official word yet if Shabadoo or the Electric Boogaloos are going to come out of retirement to try to earn a medal in 5 years. From the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Tony Ortiz. Had to look hard for famous breakdancers. For more, go to 971theticket.com.
Man born without a fetus.
Ed Stoney
He's been given the all clear by his doctor to lose his virginity.
on 97.1 The Ticket.
It is 7:02. It's a beautiful morning. It's going to be a great day. Another hot one today. High of 87 degrees, partly sunny and warm. 0 rain in the forecast, so we have a chance to head out to the Pro-Am today. I guess the Pro-Am starts at 6:50, so it's already on. The golfers are on the course down at the Rocket Mortgage Classic. I guess Dustin Johnson was the first golfer to tee off in the Pro-Am, so if you're a golf fan, good time to get out there and pretty good access to all the pros who are playing. All right, Heather, the floor is yours.
All right, so yesterday I spent, we're still moving in. Technically, we're in, but we have not situated every single bedroom in the house.
This move, Heather. This
Like,
is
we're just busy. We've got things going on, and everything we need to live is
presidential
settled.
transitions go faster than the Heather Park.
I know, but we're not in a hurry. We want to make sure we get everything that we like. It's going to stay there for a very, very, very long time, so we're just doing things really slowly. And in the guest room, we finally kind of got everything set up and situated where we wanted it, and I spent about 2 hours yesterday filling tubes in a waterbed that I still have, that I probably got when I was 12 years old. And
You got a waterbed when you were 12 years old?
yeah.
How great. I mean, can you imagine a 12-year-old getting a waterbed? That must have been the greatest
Now,
thing ever.
it's not a traditional waterbed where you have this full bladder that's you just fill with water. This is tubes of water. So it's a little different. It's easier to move. It's easier to, fill and unfill if you have to.
Yeah.
So I spent all this time filling up each tube, and then one tube had a big hole in it.
Okay.
So I had to go to Ace Hardware and, buy a patch. And as I'm spending all this time doing it, I was thinking, my God, just throw this bed away. Why do you still have a waterbed? Go buy a new mattress, and this would all be settled. I'd never have to deal with this again.
Is this the bed you guys sleep on, or is this just for spare?
No, this is a guest bedroom.
Okay.
But I'm telling you, this bed is so comfortable. Not that I ever sleep on it. It's very rare if I actually do. but I don't want to get rid of it because it's so comfortable, even though it's so dated, and it obviously is taking a lot of time to set up.
Yes.
So then I started thinking, okay, everyone must have something like this in their lives. Something that they keep, they hold on to, and they use even though it is old, it is dated, and it should probably just be thrown away.
100%.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Now, can the waterbed work without the one tube that had the hole in it, or would there be like a glaring?
Oh, there will be, I mean, you won't
notice it?
see it,
No, but you would notice it.
definitely feel that there is like no
Right.
tube there. Your body would just kind of fall into it.
Waterbeds have a much different connotation today than they did when they first came onto the scene in the psychedelic era of the late 60s, early 70s.
Oh, here we go. Stoney's waterbed memories.
No,
LSD.
I was too young for that, but I remember it was like, whoa, free love, do it on the waterbed, that type of stuff.
What's the most number of people you were ever on a waterbed with, Stoney?
I have no idea if I've even been on a waterbed. I have, but I don't remember exactly. I assume it was 2.
So, when you assume 2 others?
No.
Or just you and another person?
Yes.
So, when you start to, when I read this story last night, it flashed back to a conversation I had like 5 years ago, because I had a lawnmower, and it's a regular push mower, and it wasn't even a self-propelled mower. It was a mower that you
had to push
you
it.
had to push.
Yeah.
And my front lawn is a little bit of a slant, and so each Saturday when I'd mow the lawn, it was a pretty good workout because
Sure.
and something happened. I forget what it was. I think the cord broke to start the mower. I don't even remember what it was. And I called a friend of mine who's Mr. Handy Everything, and I was like, hey, so how would I fix this? I mean, should I go, take it to a hardware store or whatever? And he's like, what is it? It's a lawnmower? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, dude, those are disposable. And I was like, what do you mean disposable? And there's just certain things now, with the way things cost, where it just makes more sense to just throw it out and get a new one. And so I was like, and that was a somewhat liberating feeling to have. Now, nobody wants to spend a ton of money, but like, again, a couple years ago, our dishwasher started leaking, and I had the exact same conversation with somebody. I called around to get it fixed. And
Right.
like, well, there's definitely a leak, there's a seal, but our total cost would be this, or my advice would be get a new one. And it's like, it is very good advice for lots of, even TVs. Like,
Oh my
gosh.
back in the day, you could get your tube replaced or whatever, and a TV repairman would come out to your house and repair your TV.
I know.
Those days are gone, right?
Absolutely. It's like now you have a busted TV and it's a tube TV. I don't even think you can donate it anywhere. Nobody wants it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're hard to get rid of.
Yeah, you just put them in the
Very
curb.
hard to get rid of.
Hopefully someone will pick it up.
But I would think the thing that most equates to what you're talking about, Heather, for me actually, and I just recently disposed of them after like 25 years, is I had a pair of, like, for lack of a better term, I guess people call them slides now. I always call them like soccer flip-flop. Like you wear sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
They're not flip-flops in the classic sense.
I've never heard that term.
They're more the ones with whatever.
Right.
And
Bongs?
they're not. They're flip-flops, but they're
Right.
whatever.
But there's nothing that goes between your toes.
Exactly.
There's just the strip of
Yeah.
fabric
And I
or whatever.
remember I bought this pair when I was a junior in college.
Oh, wow.
And they just were always by my back door at my house. So whenever I'd go out to get the paper or go out in the wintertime, sometimes I'd even put them on with socks on or whatever, or walk the dog. They were just always my go-to thing. And twice, they just finally broke. Not the actual foot thing, but the actual strap over.
Yeah.
And twice I used crazy glue or Gorilla Glue to glue them back on. And it's like, they cost $25 at Zappos. But I no, these will be fine. I can retain them. There's no point. I never wear them out in public. They're just literally
Right.
almost like house shoes or slippers or something like that.
We have something that I still use. A can opener. We have an electric can opener, but I always use the manual one.
Oh, electric can opener is the biggest waste.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I agree with you. I can't stand it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sometimes the magnet doesn't hold right. It's like I'd rather use this.
I think we were going to register fund for our wedding, and I was like, no way, that's stupid. Well,
We used
I'll
to have
never
one
use it.
connected underneath our cabinet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
As a
about
kid,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember when they first came out, it was like, what a concept,
Wow.
Like the dog food, you'd open up the dog food can which kind of is disgusting when you think about how the blade, I would think, gets crap,
Yeah, for
residual
sure.
crap on.
For sure.
These things people hang on to way too long. Like things like toaster ovens, they cost like $15 or just a toaster even. Where one side doesn't work and you're still using it. And it's literally $7-8 you could get.
But see, that doesn't make any sense to me. We're like, this bed, I'm telling you, is the most comfortable bed I've ever slept on, and I just can't get rid of it. There's a reason why I'm holding on to it, because I think it's amazing, but a
But
toaster...
it's also a pain in the ass to get rid of. That's the other problem. Even if you wanted to get rid of it.
But it's weird that you don't sleep on it. You
know.
say it's the most comfortable bed
It
you've ever
is.
slept on.
It is.
Yeah.
But it's a queen, and we have a king, and it's, yeah, you know.
So we may have talked about this on the air, but I think you brought this up, Heather. Isn't there this whole organizational, this new,
Ooh, Marie Kondo.
is it that what it is? Marie
Yes.
Kondo. So my sister-in-law got heavy into that, and she was in town a few months ago, and so she got my wife into it and like helped her like basically reorganize her entire wardrobe.
She had to go through everything and decide if it brought her joy.
Exactly. So I think you should use the same thing here. This waterbed, in probably more than one way, has brought you joy.
It
over the
has.
years.
It has brought me joy.
But now it's time to let it go.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I really do think it is, but
We all have that stuff. Like my wife, she goes, there's 2 boxes in the garage. One box is full of stuff that you cleaned out of your desk when you got fired at DFN. So I'm sure I used to have an old Rolodex. I'm sure I still have stuff that's still in there. And it's just, I don't want to get rid of it for some ridiculous reason.
the memories.
Well, no, I mean, it's funny because didn't we do a topic 2 days ago about stuff you used to have which you wish you still had?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so here, this is the constant yin and yang. I mean, it's
Right.
like, oh, if you gave away the waterbed or just disposed of it,
Threw it away.
odds are there wouldn't be a day in the future where you wouldn't miss it. But if there does come that one day where you do miss it, and you're like, I had a perfectly good bed, it works fine, why would I have ever thrown it out? You know? But the fact is, you don't sleep on it. So it's essentially just, I mean, who's the most common guest you have spend the night?
Oh, family members.
Family members,
Right.
yeah. So what are their thoughts on it?
I don't think they care about what kind of bed I sleep
Exactly.
on.
Exactly. When you
But
spend
I always rave about it. Like, ooh, you can sleep on the water bed.
Oh, you rave about it.
Yeah, like, you can sleep on the couch or the floor, but we have this awesome water
Yeah.
bed.
Yeah.
You gotta go sleep on
I
it.
think you should take a poll of your family and say, honest opinion. If we threw it out and got a regular bed, what would you think of it?
How would you feel?
And I'll say, great. It's
Throw
about
it
time.
away, thank
That bed
God.
sucks completely.
Who wants a water bed
Yeah.
these days?
Ridiculous.
Jeez.
Well, but I understand the emotion definitely. 'Cause it's like, my wife's much better at it than I am. She'll say, like you said toaster oven go. Like we had this toaster oven which was awful. It was all burnt. It made really loud. Every time you plug it in, it would beep. It was like shrill. And she's like, you know what? I hate this. I just hate it. Let's go and get a new toaster oven. And it's like, I really don't miss the old toaster oven.
No. But those are less expensive than mattresses.
I just think it's like the thing with the mattress and repairing it. It's like it makes me think of air mattresses. And they literally last one time and then they get old.
Oh, I just
Worse now, man. I'm not just a zero mattress for 15 years.
Really, it's fantastic.
Do you have a pump for it? Is it one of those?
No, we've had every single kind. The kind that plugs into the wall and it seems like
I love watching.
Oh yeah. And then watching it suck out.
Yeah, that's great.
That's really satisfaction.
Life's little things.
All right, 7:13. When we come back, we have news with Heather coming up at 7:35. Get your best Jim Leland impression when you give it away.
Freddie Mercury show.
No, I said your best.
I know. Well, I can't do it.
That's it. Well, then don't. That's coming up next. The news with Heather on 97.1 The Ticket. Heather.
Oh, yes.
Waterbed.
I want to
Now we're here for
yeah,
waterbeds.
let me tell you about my waterbed. No, let me tell you about Todd Wenzel Buick GMC. They're celebrating the summer with their huge sign and drive sales event that's going on now through the end of the month. And there's no better time than now to buy. And right now at Todd Wenzel Buick GMC, you're actually going to get 0 down and 0 security deposit. Only your first month payment is due at signing. So take advantage of fantastic lease deals going on right now. You can actually lease a Buick Encore for just $159 a month with 0 down and 0 security deposit. All fees and taxes are included. All you actually need is your first payment. Or if an SUV is more your style, you can lease a beautiful GMC Terrain for only $199 a month with only your first month payment due at signing. All fees and all taxes are included. So don't miss out on the huge summer sign and drive sales event
Also tonight, the ultimate game for the College World Series, Michigan and Vanderbilt, as Vandy wins last night 4-1. So Game 3 will be tonight at 7 on ESPN. Time for news with Heather.
All right, so an Iowa man was arrested after attacking an ump during a softball game. Now, this grown man, 29 years old, was so upset about being ejected from the game that he started swearing at this ump, and then he actually broke the ump's arm in 3 places after he shoved him to the ground so hard.
It's quite a shove.
Quite the shove.
So he didn't use his bat to break his arm? That was just the shove?
It was
that
just the
broke his arm?
shove, yeah, his fall to the ground.
Wow.
Come on, man. What's going on?
That is not overly surprising.
No, I know, but
People take their
mean,
softball seriously in the
this is like
heartland.
a recreational game they were playing. It wasn't like,
Right. Gov thinks it was the ump's fault. Making bad calls, you know. Wide strike zone. Deserved it.
it's awful.
Just kidding.
All right, so a Michigan State professor who's been accused of sexually harassing 6 women over a 17-year span has returned to teach full-time after just a 6-week suspension.
Wow.
Yeah,
I mean,
seems surprising.
you think?
Yeah.
With everything that's gone on there. Do you think he
Exactly.
was convicted or accused?
Well, he was accused.
Yeah.
Accused of sexual harassment
I'm
by
not
a
trying
bunch of
to
these
say
women.
he's innocent, but I
Well, he
understand.
says he is innocent. He says that he never acted inappropriately, and so there you have it. He's
So
back to work
Have they
full time
gone to
at school.
trial, or what's that going
It
on?
doesn't sound like it. It
Yeah.
says it sounds like he began teaching at the school in 2001. The allegations date back to 2002, and most of them are him making very inappropriate comments to these ladies. I read several of them, and yikes.
I just, in a lot of these instances in a professional setting, especially a high-profile one like what Michigan State has put itself through in the last couple of years, they just say, just stay away for now. I mean, in the NFL, right? Or at Major League Baseball, they'll be like, you're no longer with the team for now while we wait for this to clear. So,
So,
You didn't have him for any classes when you were there.
no, I didn't. He was a physiology professor. I definitely wasn't taking any of his classes.
You didn't take any physiology?
I did not. No, I did not. Massachusetts residents were hit with a tornado of poop. A tornado of poop after an underground blockage caused raw sewage to just basically wildly spew out of people's toilets.
Fest. Whatever looked like it to it, like a funnel cloud of poop.
out of your toilet.
Yeah, so there is a woman who captured this tornado, and it basically just shows this endless flow of just dark, murky liquid bursting out of her toilet bowl. And she says it basically destroyed everything in her house. She says it's going to cost about $8,000 to basically rid her house of all of this sewage. And she said she called the city basically as soon as this toilet started to spew, and it took them a whole day to come help her.
I'm looking at the video. I would run for my life.
Oh my god.
Seriously, wouldn't you run out the front door
my
and
gosh.
just say, I lost my house, sorry, it's gone, it's a disaster.
I'm gonna buy a new one.
I'm gonna go buy a new one,
Yeah,
yes. It
it's
brought me
done.
joy. It's time for a new house.
Yeah, it no longer brings me joy.
I mean, if it's not a tornado of poop, but what it shows this woman's video is brown water come flooding out of her toilet.
Yeah.
You know? Ugh.
Yikes.
That is-
Disgusting.
and I'm assuming because
Yeah, it's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad.
and insurance probably doesn't pay for it.
Because it's a natural disaster.
Natural disaster is also remember when those floods happened in Berkeley a few years ago? There was that huge storm that rolled through here. And a friend of ours actually, his basement was lost. I was like, well, insurance paid for that, right? He goes, no. Because it's like more, how he described it, but it was not homeowners insurance that covered a plumbing.
It should have been flood insurance.
Right, exactly.
Even that didn't cover it.
We had an issue at our old house as soon as we bought it, and it wasn't quite like that, but water started coming up through the shower, like the drain, and the toilets wouldn't flush, but whoever had renovated the home was just dumping all of their old paint and things down the drain, so he caused a backup, which was
Right.
sweet.
Well, you should do that with old paint. Just dump it down the drain.
Just dump it right down the drain, right? All right, so spicy chicken nuggets are returning to Wendy's Chance the Rapper tweeted about these Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets, and then Wendy's retweeted it and basically said, hey, if you guys can reach 2 million likes on this tweet, we will bring back these spicy chicken nuggets. And that's exactly what happened. And they have announced that they will be back on the menu on August 19th.
For a limited appearance or for a long time?
They didn't say that, but they were off the menu for 2 years. So it might be another just limited appearance.
I can honestly say I've never had the Wendy's spicy chicken nuggets, so I don't know the great appeal of it, but I feel like I have to try it.
You're going to have to.
I mean, if it's so good that it's like one of those items on demand, like the McRib, I assume.
Have you had the sandwich?
The Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich? I think I have, yeah.
That's the same chicken.
Okay.
Just small
There's just
nuggets.
nowhere I know. They don't know.
No dipping sauce.
Oh, there's dipping sauce.
No,
Sure.
not in the chicken sandwich.
Oh, not in the chicken sandwich, but for the nuggets.
Nuggets,
For sure. All right, so an Ypsilanti man just won more than $350,000 on a Fantasy 5 jackpot, playing numbers that he got from a fortune cookie.
There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
He apparently got this fortune cookie quite a while ago, and he said he's been playing the numbers for a very long time. And he can't remember when he got the cookie, but he said he remembers opening it, seeing the numbers, and feeling like they were lucky, so he just went with it.
See, I play the same numbers all the time. I should switch over to fortune cookies.
That's what you should do.
What do you play? Hockey players or birthdays or what?
A lot combination of all that stuff. Detroit athletes, Philly athletes, birthdays, yes.
Springsteen albums?
No.
No? No Springsteen?
No Bruce references
Well,
whatsoever.
that's where you're losing. Think about how much money you would have won if you had played that.
Played his birthday, yeah, should have done that.
All right, so a new study shows that 25% of people don't lock their front door, even though home burglaries happen every 13 seconds in the U.S., and nearly half of them break in by simply walking through the front door.
Why wouldn't you, especially if you live in a place that has a decent population, why would you ever leave your door unlocked?
I always like to have my doors locked, but I know people who leave their doors unlocked. I remember at my sister's old house, I used to go there to babysit the kids all the time, or watch the house, or watch the dogs when they go on vacation. They didn't even have, the lock was broken. It didn't even have a functioning lock on the front door.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes we forget, but it's never
Sure.
like especially once we got a dog. A lot of times we'll take the dog out the front door just because that's where we are, but never intentional.
Yeah, I kind of just feel though, I mean, maybe I'm wrong on how people break in, but I always just feel like if somebody's really going to break into my house, they can get in through another way. Like they can break a window and get in. I don't know.
But if they break a window, it might actually raise, you know,
It could set an alarm.
it's an alarm, but neighbors might notice. Whereas if somebody walks in your front door, no
Very
one's going to
true.
just closes it.
There are times where my parents' place in Florida, because it's a big community, and it's, you know, sometimes they'll leave the door unlocked, but very rarely anywhere else.
Well, we should all be locking our front doors, and don't forget the garage doors also have some good exterior lighting and some motion sensors and an alarm, but make sure you actually use the alarm.
Can I just say, by the way, I was stunned at the statistic that there's a home break-in once every 13 seconds in the United States. So that means during the last story you just read, homes have been broken into like 7 times.
Incredible.
Hope it's not one of ours.
Me too.
Yeah, jeez.
I hope I lock that door.
Yeah. Well, your dogs will defend that.
That's very true. See, that's true. No one would get in with our dogs.
No way. You kidding me?
Crazy, those
Yeah.
teddy bears.
Juniper
Scare
and,
everyone away.
what's your other dog's name?
Josie.
Josie.
Yeah.
I had a food delivery yesterday and the dogs just went crazy, and I had to make sure that they didn't get out and bite the guy.
And eat the food.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
of course.
All right, so despite what we've heard in the past, apparently we can never actually be too clean.
Oh, see, they say that. They say if you wash your hands
Yeah.
too much, you actually...
Or shower too much.
Yeah.
You're basically, you know, like you
Dry them
almost,
out.
yeah, your skin gets dry and you're wiping away all of some of like the good bacteria.
Yeah.
Like there's bacteria you should have. So there's been all these studies that actually say, hey, you don't need to shower every day. Yes. That's what they used to say. But apparently public health experts are now trying to debunk these myths and to tell people, hey, you really do need to be washing your hands all of the time, especially after using the bathroom, because apparently only 1 in 12 people saw no need to wash their hands after going to the
Or you
bathroom.
can just use Febreze.
Yeah,
A
like
brace for
Stony.
your hands?
I made that mistake.
There are multiple men in this building that don't wash their hands, and they don't even do it after number 2.
Oh, no, but I don't know anybody that does that.
Well, we're not going to name people. I'd like to a lot.
Now, there was a time a couple years ago where Stoney was spotted in the bathroom, and instead of washing his hands or using a hand sanitizer, he grabbed a spray can and he sprayed his hands, and we later determined that was Febreze. It was an air freshener.
Oh, well, he smelled good.
I guess.
Damn right.
Or
So you had
weird.
that
I'm just saying this. I'm not going in the chopper with the captain.
But we're not going to name names. All right, it's 7:31. When we come back, we need to hear your best Jim Leland impression. The best one will be playing baseball at Comerica Park on Wednesday, September 18th. Not for the Tigers, but you'll still play a real game at Comerica Park.
Awesome.
One of the coolest things going. We'll describe more about it coming up next on 97.1 The Ticket.
Domino's week-long carry-out deal includes large 3-topping pizzas and now medium 3-topping handmade pan pizzas for just $7.99 each. It's fantastic news.
Cut.
How about it's pandemonium?
Please stop.
Carry out only. Fast. Limited time offer prices. Participation charges may vary.
Have you experienced basement leaks? Water is more than annoying. It can cause damage to your home and foundation. It starts at your roof line and can collect around your home, causing a mess in your basement or crawl space. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan. We are experts in managing water around your home. From gutters to waterproofing solutions, we have a full line of products to put an end to your water problems for good.
Dare to compare. The car buying experience at Sarah Cadillac is like no other. The fact is, every Cadillac is built on daring. At Sarah Cadillac, we invite you on a daring exploration of a world ruled by leading-edge technology and performance-inspired design. A place where you'll find luxury in abundance. And right now, you can take advantage of out-of-this-world offers on brand-new Cadillacs available in June. For $299 a month, you can have your choice of a luxury collection 2019 XT5, the #1 selling model in its class, or the extraordinary 2019 luxury collection all-wheel drive CTS. Again, your choice, just $299 a month. Plus, here's more good news. Cadillac lease pull-ahead continues. Get out of your current Cadillac lease and Sarah will waive up to 4 remaining payments, up to $2,000. Get up to $3,000 if you're coming out of a 2016 or 17 Escalade and leasing a 2019 Escalade. Shop our inventory at drivesarahcadillac.com, or even better, come see us and dare to compare. You'll discover the experience at Sarah Cadillac. M53 and 30 Mile is world-class from start to finish. Liberty Mutual Insurance presents
If I don't find the right car insurance for me, I might just give up.
Did someone just say, if I don't find the right car insurance for me, I might just give up? Ma'am, what if my partner, this wild emu, and I told you that Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance, so you only pay for what you need?
I'd say sign me up for Liberty Mutual. And also, your emu is eating my tires.
Lena! Yeah, only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. Underwritten by